Good morning, Patriot, and happy Friday. I'm Lana Tyler.
And I'm Liz Gordon. Welcome back to another episode of Patriot High School.
Our top story today is the government shutdown coming to a close. President Trump signed a bill on Wednesday night to officially end the 43-day shutdown. The House voted split along party lines 222 to 209. The bill will fund the government through the end of January and include back pay for federal workers, including TSA and air traffic controllers.
So with my signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration and our partners in Congress will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again.
The bill also includes a measure to reverse layoffs the Trump administration imposed during the shutdown and institutes protections against further layoffs.
Moving on to lighter news, we hope you had a fun Halloween weekend, whether you were out trick-or-treating, at parties, or binge-watching scary movies. We hope it was a good one.
Yeah, speaking of Halloween, here's a recap of our school's trunk-or-treat event.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Owen.
Ryan,
Colin.
Alrighty, and what club are you here with?
FCCLA.
Alrighty, and what do you guys have for the kids?
Some candy.
Yeah, we have a lot of candy for the kids here.
Lots of candy.
Alright, we got lots of candy at this table. I am here with
Mr. Van Gelder. You may not recognize me with my costume on.
I couldn't recognize you a bit. So how do you feel this year's trunk or treat has come along with how successful it's been?
Yeah, we're so excited about it. The weather was a little iffy outside, so as you can see, we moved it indoors, but the turnout's been outstanding, and it's really great.
Absolutely impressive from Mr. Van Gelder with another success. I am here with
Beckett Wessel.
And who are you, I should say?
Dr. Dillamon from Wicked.
And why did you go with Dr. Dillamond?
So we actually have a beautiful Wicked stand over here, and everybody calls me the GOAT. So I figured I might as well just, fit
Be the
theme
GOAT, yep.
And be the GOAT.
That is incredible. Thank you so much. Alrighty, I am here with
Thomas.
Bryn.
And what theme do you guys have for today?
Wicked.
Wicked.
What club are you here for?
Patriot Choir.
And what do you guys have for the kids today?
We have basically everything. It's a big hit.
That is awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, as you can see, this year's Patriot Trunk or Treat has been a massive success. I've been Travis Perwire. Back to the broadcasters.
Now our next story highlights a special event here at Patriot, First Responders Day. This event has become an annual tradition here at Patriot and gives students, teachers, and administrators a chance to say thank you to those who serve. This year's event featured a buffet breakfast cooked by Patriot's culinary department, a performance by our choir and orchestra, and several speeches by our administration. Here's a closer look.
I'm Brent Jones, part of PTHS TV, and today I'm here with
Taysir O'Day. Morgan Bosard.
Justin Ayala.
What is it that's going on today that is important for the school?
Well, today we're just giving out food or preparing food for people who have worked in the Army and who just protected the country in general.
So how many people are you guys expecting?
We expect every table that has like a tablecloth to be filled, but there's no exact number because it's just first responders, firefighters, important people in the city, and just other people who help around in the community.
Those moments define success more than any number.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Van Gelder, and I'm principal at Patriot High School.
Cool. When was the idea for this officially come up with?
Yeah, this event has been happening here at Patriot High School since about the second year we opened. So we do it annually, right around First Responders Day. It's a great way for us to celebrate with our first responders in the community.
Do you have anything to say?
No, just that we very much appreciate our first responders in the community, the work that they do for us, and we're just so grateful to be able to give back to them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
what you want to do. But when I look at the people in this room, I see that purpose isn't something you find. It's something you live. You live it in your courage, your generosity, and your willingness to sacrifice for strangers. You show us what it means to live not for ourselves, but for each other.
To our honored guests, our first responders, thank you. Thank you not just for being here today, but for being there every day. You are often the quiet strength in our community, the steady hands in a moment of crisis, the compassionate hearts that remind us what it truly means to deeply care for others and move beyond yourself. This morning's breakfast is prepared by culinary students is a small gesture, but it carries a message. We see you, we value you, and we are truly grateful.
I'm Kim Stewart. I'm the Deputy Fire Chief for Prince William County Fire and Rescue.
Very interesting. So what does that entail? What do you have to do on a day-to-day basis to make sure everything's running well?
So as a Deputy Fire Chief in what is more of an executive role, I try to make sure the organization's running well to support them and their mission. We have a really close relationship with multiple volunteer agencies within our fire and rescue system. So we have Department of Fire and Rescue, which you see a lot of people here that are here during the day. And then we rely upon our volunteers in the combination system, nights, weekends, and holidays.
So you're working every day of the year?
Sometimes it feels like I'm working every day out of the year, but no, we have a regular schedule. A lot of our executive team, organizational team would have a standard Monday through Friday, but we work and provide the service to the citizens 24/7. So that means that sometimes I have to be ready to help these guys out on a weekend when they're working, because I know they're out there doing the work all the time.
We just want to say thank you again to all our first responders who came out and for everything they do for our community. Still staying on the theme of honoring service, Veterans Day was this past Monday. It's a time where we recognize the brave men and women who served in our military.
Here at Patriot, we are lucky to have staff members who have served our country. We talked to two of our teachers about their time in the military and what Veterans Day means to them.
I'm here with Mrs. Luckmanhouse and for PTHS News. What made you want to go into the military?
I joined the military, number one, to pay for school, but also I believed in the mission of, what I was going to be doing, and I did want to serve my country.
What branch did you get into?
I was in the Coast Guard.
How many years did you end up serving?
I went to the Coast Guard Academy for college, so that was obviously 4 years, and then after that I served 20 years in the Coast Guard.
What was your most scariest moment in the Coast Guard?
If you are familiar at all with what the Coast Guard does, part of it is maritime law enforcement. So I was what was called a boarding officer, so I carried a weapon and we went on board ships to inspect them. And there was one time when the seas were a little bit rough, and the small boat that we were coming up on, up next to the big ship that we were going to be inspecting, I was trying to climb onto the ship, and I got kind of suspended between the small boat and the ship because people were holding me on either side. So that was a little bit scary, just that transition from a smaller boat onto a big boat when the seas were rough.
So you were like active duty or were you reserved?
I was active duty.
Thank you, Ms. Luckmanhouse, for doing this interview.
You're welcome.
Hi, who am I here with?
Lisa Bussian.
And what do you teach?
I teach computer science and math courses and data science.
Okay, and what made you want to go into the military?
Well, actually, I went into the military because my aunt was in the military. She was in the Air Force, and when I was graduating from high school, the first women were graduating from the Air Force Academy, so she encouraged me to apply there. She knew I wanted to be an engineer and thought that would be a great path.
And how long did you serve in the Air Force?
I had two aspects of serving. I served for 9 years in the active duty and then 4 more years in the reserves.
What was your job in the Air Force?
I was a military pilot. I flew the KC-135s. Those are the planes that give gas to other planes in the air.
Do you have any crazy stories from the Air Force or any like scary moments?
I think the scariest moment was when we started to have conflicts that developed. And the scariest moment was when I was pregnant with my first daughter, and I wasn't going to be involved in any of the conflicts, but my husband was going to go. So he was going over to England to fly in Desert Storm and Iraqi Freedom and all those kinds of conflicts. And it was scary for me, worried about whether he was coming back as we were starting a family.
Yeah, wow. So besides your husband and then do you have any other family members besides your aunt that encouraged you to go into the Air Force?
Actually, my son is in the Air Force. He went to University of Florida and did ROTC there, and now he flies in the Air Force as well. So we knew he would be a good pilot based on his skills and what we saw while he was growing up. So he started out flying in C-5s at Dover. He actually graduated from Patriot in 2014, and now he is currently teaching other people how to fly, so he's an instructor pilot in Texas.
Are there any skills that you took away from the military that you brought into teaching here at Patriot?
I think the biggest skill that I brought back was just understanding that everybody has their own lives. When you're in the military, you meet a lot of people across different paths and across the United States and even overseas if you travel. So just understanding that we need to give people respect and understanding and empathy and work with them. That's the best way to get teamwork out of people instead of just coming down hard on people. So I learned that kind of skill when I was in the military.
A big thank you to both Ms. Luckenhaus and Ms. Bussian for sharing their experiences, and more importantly, for their service.
We appreciate everything you've done for our country and for our students here at Patriot. Moving on, let's talk about a fun birthday celebration that took place recently in the art department. Patriot's art students celebrated the birthday of legendary painter Bob Ross and channeled their inner artist with a themed activity. Let's check it out.
Hey Pioneers! Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing the art program to talk about their Bob Ross project. Let's see what the teacher has to say.
I chose my class to do a Bob Ross painting because October 29th is his birthday, and he's probably the most famous painter there is compared to the masters, and he also teaches the way to paint. The painting that the students are recreating today is an autumn bridge, or I think it says bridge to autumn. And I chose it just because it's fall right now. And they also chose it too, because I said, which ones would you like to do? I said, here's some options I've done with my other classes. I've only done this is my second year doing this Bob Ross Day.
The most challenging part of recreating the paintings was getting the lines fine enough as similar to the painting he originally did.
The most challenging part of recreating Bob Ross's paintings were probably how he had different materials and different colors and brushes.
The most fun part of recreating Bob Ross's painting was implementing all the different techniques to work together.
The most fun part was getting able to recreate it and using all of the different colors.
This has been the art program talking about their Bob Ross project. I'm Aaron Cernicki.
I'm Drew Kanakris.
And let's go back to our anchors.
Okay, those actually turned out really good, and I loved the Bob Ross vibes, very calm and peaceful. I kind of want to try myself.
Switching gears now, Patriot's fall play is coming up, and our theater department has been working hard, getting everything ready for opening night.
I am here with
Sawyer Cable,
Ayana Malik,
Jack Fernandez,
Lily,
Vaughn Schweitzer,
Kara Priestess. I'm Olivia Moody, the stage manager. I'm a bit of a control freak, which is why I wanted to be the stage manager, because you're kind of part of everything, helping everyone make sure that the show is the best it can be. I love that.
Getting to see everything all come together at the end, and I think that's kind of part of my favorite part of being in theater, is just seeing everything come together. My favorite character might be the Yeti. I mean, he's a Yeti, so
I play the Yeti and Madame New. It's kind of funny just like being like comedic. Being the only freshman that made the show, it's definitely been like a struggle. Everyone here is like so welcoming and like they're all so nice.
It's stressful, but it's like a good type of stress.
Yeah.
My favorite part is my tiara. It's my favorite part. I love it. And the costume changes. I have a lot of costume changes, and that's probably going to be my favorite part.
Do you have a favorite character, and like what makes them your favorite character?
Saddens me to admit, but like Alex and Nikki are my favorite. And Alex is just like, I just love the lines she has. That's why I like her.
I play Alex. My favorite thing about this production, obviously the people I work with, my fellow cast, the directors, and the crew. What's your favorite part about like rehearsals and like the play?
I just love seeing them like be themselves out there, especially the three main ladies who are killer, really good. Go see them because they're the entire play, basically. But yeah, it's just seeing my friends act and like having fun with them.
We're wishing the theater department the best of luck as they get ready for the big show.
Make sure you come out and show your support. You won't want to miss it. Performances are tonight and tomorrow.
Carter, are you going to the fall play?
I won't be going to the fall play, but I'll say good luck to them. This past Friday, our Patriot Pioneers football team captured the district championship, capping off our regular season A through 2 with a big 35-27 win over Gainesville. Our Pioneers were led off a huge offensive performance from Braylon Addy, who had 3 touchdowns this week. With the season being wrapped up, here's what our quarterback Anthony Rivers has to say.
Winning districts was a good accomplishment for the school. We haven't won it since 2019, so it was good. It was our goal from the beginning of the year that we were going to win it. We were going to be the best team in our district, and that was our goal. It's going to be a good game, good matchup. They're a tough team, but I feel like we can come out with a good outcome, and we have a good game plan for them. Being a freshman, really good to experience what varsity feels like. It's bigger than middle school, but it's definitely different, and glad everybody has trust in me.
The playoffs begin this Friday at 7 p.m. against Woodbridge. Make sure to come out and support the team in our most important game of the season. Moving on, our volleyball team wrapped up with an incredible season, as they were unfortunately taken down by Colgan in the playoffs. We are so proud of all of our members from our team that put in all the hard work to get this far. Our flag football team wrapped up their inaugural season this past Saturday, making it all the way to the championship game against Brettsville. Despite falling just short of the championship, we are so proud of how far our girls are able to get in just the first season of this incredible sport. Our ice hockey squad has their first game of the season against Chantilly. The game is tonight at the Haymarket Iceplex at 9:30. So come out and support our Pioneers hockey team. And then this week, our winter sports tryouts took place. Among those sports, our basketball teams had their tryouts. I was able to get an inside perspective into the trials. Take a look.
I'm Bella. I'm Esme. And we're the managers for the basketball team. This season, the girls' basketball team is going to kick butt. They're going to states. They're going all the way. All the way. All the way.
I'm Kelly McMillan. This is my first year at Patriot High School. You know, we're looking to really reboot the program this year, so I'm excited to have the girls come out. Our one goal is to make each other better every day. We're gonna show up every day and focus on the basics and on the fundamentals, and we're gonna measure incremental progress day over day. And hopefully by the end of the season, we've not only built a stronger team, but we've developed as both leaders and basketball players.
Thanks, Carter. And now for weather with Emma.
Good morning, Patriot Pioneers. I'm Emma Tillman with the morning weather update. As you can see, it is a chilly morning out here with the temperature in the low 30s until this afternoon when it'll be in the upper 50s. I hope you brought your jacket to school this morning since it was chilly. As you can see, for the remainder of the weekend, the weather is still in the lower 30s in the morning, with Saturday being partly cloudy, and there's a chance of showers on Sunday. On Monday, the sun returns with a high of 53. I'm Emma Tillman with the Patriot News. Back to our anchors.
Thanks, Emma. And that's all for this week's show. Make sure to follow us on YouTube to stay updated and see extra clips from our team.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Lana. Thanks for joining us.